Alrighty, friends, it is a good day today. Thank you for joining me on, I don't know, it's what week, what day, whatever, but it's progress on my Porsche 912e project right up there. My sweet labor of love. And today I feel like we already got new tires mounted and all of that fun jazz that was on the prior video. But today, I feel like seeing if we can get that engine started. Yep. Now, the engine was already overhauled. This was a backstory if you're not already familiar. This was a project that I started when I was 14 and pretty much worked very hard on it till I was 19, moved off to college, then life. And then now I moved back home and I got my project car out and I am working on it at our family mechanic shop, which is here, Shook Enterprises. But during that time, I had already gotten the engine completely overhauled by the help of 914 expert Sydney Arnold. Love you, Sid. And then it just kind of sat in storage for a while. So we're just going to see what we need to do to get that engine running. There might be a few things that need to be replaced, but all in all, it's probably in still decent shape. I hope so. So let's get it down. I don't even know how I used to reach those when I was 14. I love a hydraulic lift. There she is in all her glory. So the funniest thing is that people come into the shop and they're like, oh, it's going to need so much lead. It's going to have to, blah, blah, blah. Oh, are you going to leave it that paint color? Because they don't realize that I've already put a lot of work into it. And that this is the paint color that I put on it after I took it down to metal, I guess, over 10 years ago. Or longer, maybe 12 or 13 years ago. Anyways, this is the Indian red, Guards red, Dale Jarrett red. I know that from the 2 or 3 summers that I spent in an auto body shop getting it to this. All right, golly, I can't remember, but one of these quarter panels were just shellacked and Bondo, so we had to do a lot of that. But this red is what I worked hard to get to, and I'll need to take it back over and do some auto body work, which is wax on, wax off. If you've ever done that, then you know what I mean. Yeah. So anyways, I think the DuPont paint registry had 3 different names for the classic Porsche red. It was Indian, like I said, Indian red, Guards red, and Dale Jarrett red. And that's some of the very important information that a young teenage Caitlin took with her while she was working in that auto body shop. All right, let's get to work. Let's see if we can get this engine running. Kind of looks like a Pompeii scene in there with all the dust left over. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. So, the funny thing is I spent a fair amount of time sandblasting my engine tins, my tin covers, and making videos is incredibly difficult when you are easily distracted, as you can see right here. Anyways, back to spent a fair amount of time sandblasting and painting my engine tin covers, and now it looks, I remember how pretty they were when I put them on, and now they look pretty no more. This is a little bit better, but that's what it looked like prior. Or that's what it looks like with all the Pompeii dust on there. So I am praying to the gods of the unfinished business that this won't be that difficult to get cranking. You just really don't know. What I'm going to do is go ahead and clean out any possible dust that may have gotten in the carburetors. And then I also need to get a battery, and then we'll see. Let's hope it's not too intensive getting this started up. Wish me luck. While editing these videos, I've really come to discover that I have pretty similar traits to meerkats. Literally reviewing this and editing this is making me very concerned with my attention span. You know, I always really like the customers that enter the shop with a good old joke. Alright, let's speed this progress up. Yeah, come on. I am. This is James.
Scared.
James, tell him what your last name is.
Stage fright.
It's actually Porsche if you want to stalk him, but it's very fitting because he works on most of our Porsches.
They're my favorites.
Yeah. So, when this went off to storage, I did not have these covered initially, so I'm worried.
Oh.
I think I got a lot of dust in them.
Yeah.
Taking bets. How hard do you think it is going to be to crank this up?
Can you turn it on in?
I think I need to put in a battery. Go show. Huh? Is there an actual battery in there? I don't remember. All right.
I don't even want to look at the date.
You know what? I bet we put it in when I, like, way long ago, 10 years ago.
Well, just for a second, I'll get something to
Memories, memories. All right, great. I was wondering where this was. There's some longer ones I think we that works just fine. Is there any chance of this being salvageable, that battery, or should I just get it?
Yeah. That one is 13 and that one.
So yeah, the battery, obviously, we need a new one. That was probably something that I put in when I was like 19 or so. Hair's already getting fuzzy. I wonder what the temperature is. We don't have AC, but you know what we do have? Big old gaping holes in our concrete walls that we did on purpose because it adds a lot of ventilation and it was clutch, I'll tell you that much. All right, where do I have my batteries hiding? Found them! This is a lovely maze of parts. This is what I grew up with, so it feels very normal to me. Might stress some of y'all out, but walls and walls of auto parts feels just fine. Let's hope we have what we need to put in my car. We have a new battery, just gonna clean off the connections a smidge, and the key is still in the car, luckily, so we're gonna give it a crank. Alright guys, so that is James Porsche, and I have known him since I can remember, since I was a little girl. And I'm pretty fortunate to have grown up around a lot of genuinely cool and talented car people. Mechanics. A lot of the mechanics we have at our garage have been there for years. Like, I've definitely known James since I was probably 5 years old. So, yeah, I feel very lucky all the time to be able to spend time with these guys.
No spark. So, keys off.
Key is off now. You hear a little engine turnover?
I did.
By Jove.
You're not filming this.
I am.
You got no spark. You got no spark? This doesn't have a real terminal.
And there is my dad, everybody. Yep. He started our mechanic shop, Shook Enterprises, over 40 years ago, and we've been having a great time ever since. And how we had all started and how we all got into cars was his first vehicle, his car that he had while he was in high school, was an MGTD. And back in those days, there weren't exactly a lot of places you could take your British Roadster to go and get fixed. So he had to work on it himself. And that's how it all started. That's how all of our lives began to revolve around cars. And thank God it did.
You need a wire stripper?
Just a terminal will be fine.
Okay.
It's already there.
Okay, just a,
Probably have one out
okay. Male spade. Oops. Cranks.
I know. That's so exciting. Ah. Was it recent?
Yeah, it was just the other day. But we were talking about it, not the video. The video was all out.
So James is basically the go-to guy in Corpus Christi if you have a Porsche. He has a very loyal following of folks that only want him to work on their Porsche. He also does a lot of photography. He's into rehabbing antique guns. So you could really say that we collect some characters around here at Shook Enterprises, that's for sure. And yes, I am absolutely aware that the proper pronunciation of Porsche is Porsche, but I've been saying Porsche since I was 5 years old. And I'm gonna keep on doing that, because this old dog doesn't learn any new tricks. And I'm from South Texas. That's just how we do it around here.
Now we're not cranking. He's off.
Yeah. There we go. Haha. Awesome. Water break at the coldest water fountain in South Texas. I don't know if that brand is still around anymore, but it works. It's so cold. What are you doing, Chad? Now, I certainly don't feel like I excel at a lot of things, but what I do excel at is annoying my older brothers. Boom. Are you lifting me up? We're coming on a ride. So, on that initial attempt to start it, it cranked. So that was great. But now something feels different and strange with my ignition. So my ignition might have, unfortunately. Am I coming down now? Honk honk beep beep, pull over. Baby's full of panic. Oh gosh, look at that. Just oh my goodness.
My switch is different than yours. For 911.
Yeah.
Plug right in. Usually if they plug in, they'll work. But
Yeah.
it's full of oil. I'm going to open this in just a second. Sorry, that low.
A good knocking.
Try it again. See if we got spark. No spark. If we hit this with the ground, it'll spark.
You know what's real nice about doing a restoration within a mechanic shop? Well, everybody wants to put in their 2 cents if you come across an issue. And that is fantastic for me because, frankly, the mechanic gene did not get past my brothers. My dad's an excellent mechanic. My brothers are good mechanics. My uncle's a mechanic. Me, not so much. I sure can read a book about automotive history and retain it. That's where I shine, is having very odd automotive history facts just right up in my little bitty noggin. But being able to fix things, not really my talent. So these guys and their skills, I certainly appreciate.
Until the engine turns.
Classic Car Cali coming in clutch with a Sonic slushie. And let me tell you, that thing was mighty delicious and refreshing. Only thing that would have made that a little bit better if there was a bit of vodka topped in it. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, it's all repaid.
What happened right here?
Chavo and me did some shoddy work. So it'll have to be redone.
So my brother Chad has been working at the shop since, who knows? I mean, we definitely probably broke some child labor laws with him, that's for sure. He's worked on every kind of car you can imagine, from a BMW Isetta to a Lamborghini Countach. He also lived out of his Westphalia van during high school, and that was much to my parents' chagrin. And there is my very lovely mother. As you can tell, it's a pretty much a family affair around here. And she went upstairs and pilfered through our mini automotive books and parts collection upstairs to find me a very nice few 9/11 books. And now that woman is a real bona fide saint, having put up with 4 shook children, and she did not once try to smother us in our sleep during our childhood, so that's extra bonus points. She actually is a carpenter in her own right and a little bit of a Jackie of all trades. Once again, I did not get those genes imparted to me. Huh?
Cliff held it for me.
Did you hold it for you while you were peeing?
Cliff was a human spark tester.
Okay, we're just gonna do key on this time.
I only turned the key on to the on position run.
Okay, it's on.
Okay, it was sparking earlier. It's not sparking now. Wiggle ignition switch just a little bit.
Wiggling.
Bump it. Key off. Just key on now.
You know what's funny is I once had a guy comment on a picture I posted on my Bad Blonde Cars Instagram. It was a photo with a pretty rockin', I think it's 71 or 72 MGB, Hunter Green, great condition. Actually, it's my brother's. And the guy said that my hair was really, what is the word he said? I don't know, it was basically, in his opinion, an insult. But what occurred to me is, at no point did I even think about my hair. And so that's funny when I'm like watching or editing these videos, I'm like, well, you know what? I still don't really care what my hair looks like. So if that guy's watching, he can suck it.
Weird.
Wiggle the key a little bit. Okay. Hold it on. Right there. Oh wait, I think it's sparked. Try it again. Yeah, okay. It's sparked.
Woohoo! Hey, Roger!
Keys off.
Keys off, yeah.
Still can't forget about Earl. We were at the year now. He's telling me some stories. Right in the middle of it, he just tosses in there. The prettiest girl I've ever seen. And I'm looking at your face, I'm like, did she hear that? Earl just keeps going like nothing.
I did not hear him say that.
It was really funny.
Did you have some points?
These are working.
Magic happened.
Look how James has been known to blow cars up with starting for
Is that true?
Okay, stop. Keys off.
Yeah.
Try it again. Off. Key off. Okay, start shooting up bed. Try it again.
Try.
Should be having
Keep it running.
Should I keep it running?
No, I'm talking to James.
Did you turn it off?
I did, yeah.
Well, it doesn't have any gas in it anyway, does it?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Probably
we're gonna say
not.
no gas.
Saying James can keep it
What?
running.
Okay. Needs gas.
I'll get some gas.
I'm gonna tie this on here so it doesn't fall off. Yeah, it's working. It's working. I'll just tie it right here temporarily.
Beans!
Just spoil.
I can't believe it.
Restoring a car is very difficult when you have classic car Callie bantering like a banshee over there about something, who knows what.
Make it look into the.
We have the engine cranking. We have just need to put gas in it, but unfortunately, it's stuck. I cannot. It turns to tighten, but it does not loosen. Alright, well, with a little brute strength, we got the gas cap off, and if you can see that, that does not look pretty. That's not ideal. But that's alright. I'll take a wire. I already vacuumed any kind of this grime that fell into there out as best that I could, and I'll take a wire brush to this and get it clean, and then we'll put gas in there. See what's going on. Allie, I need gas in my 912E. You're the bona fide gas winch around here. Do we not have any avgas in the back?
Oh, no, I don't have any FDS.
Okay.
In that, I've got some in the bag.
Well, just Callie's our bona fide gas winch.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
A little bit.
Oh. You don't think the fuel pumps are going?
Chad is repeating himself again.
James is trying to start a car without a fuel pump.
Try it.
Callie. I know, it's already running.
So stinky. It's definitely mechanical.
Get it?
And that is what you get when you ask classic car Callie to do a little bit of filming. She is a nutcase.
Nothing in the carburetors yet.
Such good views up on the lift. Well, good news for the day. We did get the car cranking. Played around a little bit with the starter relay, and we need a new fuel pump. So that's fine. I'll get on the old internet and find a fuel pump for my car, and we'll keep on chugging along. All right, today was a good day, my friends. It was kind of a big deal to get this old gal cranking again because she had been sitting for over 13 years. That's for sure. Like I said, when we put the car into storage, it was running. So it was kind of a big deal to have kind of such an easy start. Cranked right up. Well, I mean, not right up. We did play around a little bit with the starter relay and all that. But I just need to get a new fuel pump, install that, and then keep on moving on.
Alright, my friends. Well, if you're enjoying watching this kind of quirky little restoration of this project car that has been my blood, sweat, and tears, well then by all means hit subscribe button. I'm sure it'll continue to be just as entertaining. Hopefully I don't lose any kind of digits, you know what I mean? I didn't when I was younger, so that is a good sign already. Have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.